Okay, this video is going to show you how to add a team or edit your team in a team manager database. So to access that, you're going to click on the tab here at the very top here that says Teams. So I'm going to click on that tab, and right now you can kind of look across the menu across the top and some of the options that are there, but there's no current team entered in here right now, so I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to click on the button that says Add. All right, this menu is going to kind of pop up, and what you're going to want to pay attention to here is there's a handful of things you want to make sure you're adding. And again, I'm going to highly recommend you follow the protocol here just to save yourself a lot of aggravation. So, team abbreviation. This is the single most important item that you're going to be entering in for use within whatever league you're in. I know for the Central League, every team has their own team abbreviation that you have to follow. A lot of times high school coaches are tempted to name their team by their team initials and then put like boys or girls. Please don't do that. That is highly unnecessary and really complicates things. All you need to do is just put in your school initials. All right, the database will decipher between when you have a male or a female athlete or anything like that. You don't need to worry about like writing your team name based on the gender of the team. Okay, so for team abbreviation, I'm just going to kind of go with the high school I coach, which is Haverford. So our team is HAV. All right, full team name. You would type in something like Haverford High School, or I usually just try to put the whole school. And then your short team name, which is kind of I'm just going to write Haverford. And so whatever your school name is, you might want to go that route. But the most important thing there is that team abbreviation at the top. Make sure you use the correct team abbreviation for whatever your league or your state requirement is for something like that. All right, that's very important that you stick to those abbreviations. Once you have it set, don't touch it ever again. It should be fine if you chose the correct abbreviation. You can refer to the Central League website if you need the ones for the Central League. The next thing over here is where it says team registration. Please leave that as other. Do not change any of that. The second thing is the team type. That's high school. Do not change that. The third option here is team division. Leave it blank. There's no reason for you to touch that. For state down here now, you can put in your address. So I don't know, I usually just put in the address of the high school. So I'm just going to put in 200 Mill Road. That's Haverford's address. All right, that's I'm sorry, mail to. Who'd you mail to? I guess give it a title, coach's name. So I'm Matt Stewart. All right, Haverford High School. All right, address. What am I doing here? This is all backwards. Haverford High School. All right, address is 200 Mill Road. Okay, city is Havertown, PA. So again, you can put all those information. Put your zip code in. If you have an email address or something like that, you can put in your team email address if you want to do that. If you want to put in your phone and all that kind of stuff, you can put that there too. It's totally up to you. For state, obviously have that set to wherever your school's based out of. LSC, this is also a number one mistake that a lot of coaches make. If you go to here, this is going to put all these local swim clubs in for, especially if you choose like USA Swimming or something like that. Again, that is a big mistake. When teams choose like age group swimming or something like that, that is not what your program is. Leave it as high school. Do not change your team registration to United States Swimming. That is also a big no-no. Leave it as other, all right? And don't fill in the LSC. Leave it blank. That is crucial also to keeping your database set up the way it needs to be set up, okay? So once you have your team name in, you're going to press OK. Just kind of check these boxes. You want to have other, high school, your state, and your address. Leave LSC blank. Country is obviously United States. And then, any other contact information you put in there, you can do that. And then just press OK. All right, it's going to say Haverford High School has been added. You're going to hit OK. And then it'll give you an option to add more teams if you want. But if you're only keeping one team, just hit cancel. And then you'll notice up here the school you just added is there. All right, now the other nice thing is if you've already created your team but you want to double check your settings, you can just press edit up here and it'll open up that team that you have highlighted, and you can go in and make sure those settings are accurate as you go to start creating your teams. All right, so that's how you set up your team in Team Manager.